Greetings, Lightseekers, and welcome to this week's episode of Friday Funday. This week is going to be a little bit different. I apologize for the lack of content earlier this week. Thought I'd be able to get some stuff posted and figured out, but we are in the middle of a move, so our office area is in shambles, and things are just a little bit crazy here. I'm packing up a house while taking care of two kids, basically all by myself, because poor Bova had to move 2 weeks ago to start working at the new place. But anyway, this week was so much fun. The theme of this week was commons only. And the decks could only have commons, no uncommons, no rares. I played a Kivy Sunfist deck, and I had Rev the Roadie with me, and he played Bubbles. And if you check out Seekers A to Z, he actually has already posted his deck tech for this list. I hope that everyone enjoys this video, and I will do my best to get some regular content out for the next couple of weeks, but things are a little bit crazy because we're moving the entire house on Sunday, unpacking, getting things set up. So I should be able to post at least Friday Funday. I'm not sure about Deck Tech Tuesday or the Wacky Wednesday blog post. I may change the format too. I don't know if anybody actually gets a chance to read the blog posts. Let me know in the comments if you would prefer a video for the deck instead of a blog post. Might be a little easier to do it that way. It just takes a little bit more editing. Anyway, I will see you guys next week, and I hope you enjoy this episode. Thanks. All right, so we have our commons only challenge. I have a Kivy Sunfist, and you are running
Bubbles.
Bubbles. All of the bubbles. I'm gonna throw Kivy all over the place.
That's right. Horse push Kivy.
So
Today is May the 4th. So May the 4th be with you.
And also with you.
That was a very Methodist thing to say. And also with you.
That's what I was going for. Only instead of Methodist, I was going for Jediist. It's a religion. It actually is.
It is. It's a thing.
Many states. Just like Lightseekers will be someday. Let's go to the Church of Lightseekers and beat each other with common decks.
I feel like that's already kind of a thing. But let's do this.
All right. Who's going to go first? Me or you?
Do you want to roll off? I think you've got dice there.
Sure, I've got a die. Evens or odds?
Odds.
Oh, of course I rolled it off camera. It was a 4. So, I will go first with my Kivy Sunfist, who, just for the viewers out there who might not be as familiar with this common hero, since it's a common, and who plays with common heroes, gosh. Kivy does, when any of your buffs are removed by another hero, deal 2 damage to them. It cannot be increased. And it is superior gravity. What does Bubbles do?
Bubbles has an ability, deal 1 damage to another hero. This cannot be increased by effects.
Ooh.
You gotta watch out for that 1 damage. It'll sneak up on you.
Yeah. I mean, you can just deal 1 damage. I have to, have things happen for my damage to happen.
The goal is just not to play any cards, just 1 damage over a long period of time.
Oh, is that the goal?
That's the goal.
Duly noted. I will play according to that. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with an anti-gravity snail. Draw 1 card face up. It is not gravity. So I'm going to deal 4 damage to you.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 24.
And then I will draw a card.
Let's see. I am... Ooh. I'm going to play a Heroic Starfish to deal 3 damage to you and heal myself for 3, up to 27. And then I'm going to play Droplet to gain an additional action, and because I've played another water card, I heal for 4.
Dang.
And then I'm going to play Hurricane Hermit. Just going to play all my cards in the first turn, if that's all right.
I mean, that's okay with me, except for the fact that I now have all of these cards that I don't really know what to do with. Let's just draw 2 more cards. And
You know,
now
that's
it's your turn.
I'm going to do that as well, but I'm going to use Hurricane Hermit's ability, defendability, move another buff you haven't played to the discard pile, and draw corner cards. No buffs, so I'm just going to rotate and draw 2 cards. And then I am going to play Spark Wisp for 5 damage.
Are you able to do that with Hurricane Hermit?
You are. I double checked it on the card search.
On the wiki? Dang.
Yeah.
That.
I was hoping when I was building it that was the case, and when I read it, there may or may not have been like a little Gangnam style dance happening over here.
So, when I was opening my boxes of Wave 2, I opened so many Hurricane Hermits, and I'm like, this card isn't that great. But if you don't actually have to remove any buffs and you just get your draw power, that's actually pretty... I mean, it's not like A++, but it's definitely at least a B+.
Oh yeah, and in a common deck.
Yeah.
I never looked at it until I went to build a common deck.
That's intriguing and kind of upsetting to me because now you're at like a major advantage. We're going to Umbron Thief. Try to narrow that advantage a little bit, and then put down a mage ship.
Oh, mage ship. I'm going to Hurricane Hermit again.
Of course you are. That's a really good play.
Because why wouldn't I? And then, how many cards do you have at this point?
I have 5.
5 cards. Well, I'm going to draw one because I don't have enough.
Sure. I'm going to rotate my mage ship. And then I'm going to draw 2 more cards.
I'm going to use Hurricane Hermit's last corner. Draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
And then
How many cards do you
because
have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
And then because you're above 20, right?
I am. I'm at 24.
I'm going to play Dancing Flutterer to hit you for 6.
Sure. I'm going to rotate my mage ship. Deal 7 damage to you.
Yep.
Then I would like to play an anti-gravity snail. It is gravity.
Yay.
So I will just deal 2. But I will say hello to this solar wind and bring it up to my hand. Then, for my next trick, I think I will question who shuffled my deck, because this is... I shuffled it. I don't know why I'm questioning it. Let's put down another mage ship, and it is your go.
All right. I will play a Hurricane Hermit.
Sure.
And then I will play a Vitalizing Frog, deal for 6.
Oh no, I think you've frozen.
Oh no.
Oh,
Can't
there
see
you
me?
are. I found you now.
Okay, good.
Your hand just kind of was like on the thing for a little bit.
Oh.
All right. Rotating the buffs. And I'm going to I don't know if I actually want to do this, but I think I have to. I'm gonna Pathfinder your hermit.
Oh.
And then I'm going to draw a card.
I'm going to play Bubblefish.
Ooh, bubbly.
And then I'm going to draw a card.
I'm going to rotate my mage ship. Hitting you for 4?
5.
5.
Just 7, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
small
5.
damages first corners are 2.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to decisions are hard.
That's why I try not to make any.
How does that work out for you?
Not well. It really doesn't work out well.
I think I do this. And I think, hold on, let me math. I think I apologize before I do this. I am so sorry. I'm going to play Solar Wind, paying with Planetary Alignment and Astral Priest, discarding Starstorm and Astral Priest to do 16 damage, mitigated by 2 to do 14.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, down to 5.
All right, let me shift my mat over so that our good friends can see. All right, so we'll put this in there. We'll shuffle these back in.
Man, you really committed on that one.
I did.
Threw it all.
Because I'm going to draw for my combo, and then it will be a good day. Maybe. we shall see. All right. You may go. Rotate that bubblefish.
Rotates. And we're going to throw down a Healing Rain. Go ahead and pay with a Thunder Slug and a Bubblefish. So I heal for 4. Would you like to cut?
Oh, yes, please. Take that top card and put it all the way down to the bottom. That's my cut.
All the way to the bottom. There we go. All right. I draw for my combo. And you're go.
All right. Goodbye to the mage ship. And I'm going to Pathfinder your Healing Rain away.
Yep.
And draw a card.
I expected that, but I had to play it. Vitalizing Frog, heal for 6. 15, and then how many cards do you have?
I have 2.
2. I will draw a card.
I will draw 2 cards.
Bubblefish is gone. I'll play a Hurricane Spirit and draw a card.
Okay. I'm going to play a Celestian Warrior and draw a card.
Hurricane Spirit rotates. I will bubbles for 1. And draw a card.
Alright, I'm going to hit you for 3. And then I will play an Astronomer and draw a card.
Hurricane Spirit rotates. I will activate Hurricane Spirit. I draw 3 cards, and you move 2 back to your deck.
I'm going to move.
Hold on. One more action. One more.
Move my cards back to my deck first.
Oh, I guess that's fine too.
I haven't moved
I
anything
did
yet.
ask you to do that.
Let's move these back to my deck. Would you like to cut?
Yes, 3 cards in.
1, 2, 3. Down to the bottom. Alright, now your extra action. You can go.
And I will play a Bubblefish.
Oh, man. Rotates.
Mm-hmm.
And I will draw 2 cards.
Bubblefish rotates. I will play Cleansing Wind. Pay 4 with Dancing Flutterer, Hurricane Hermit, and Electro Hopper. And so 9 damage.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah. It's like we're getting close to Bubbles range.
Get Bubbles out of here.
And move all action cards of... What's your superior element again?
Gravity.
Gravity. Yeah, let's get Gravity out of there.
Unfortunately for you, I have
No
Gravity.
Bummer.
That was a good try, though.
Yeah, well, you can dream, right? So, would you like to cut?
No. No, thank you.
Draw for playing a combo. It's unexpected. All right. Your go.
All right. I will rotate my buffs and deal 1 to you.
Okay.
I am going to now play a Tidal Shift, paying with Celestial Warrior and Shapeshifter.
Mm-hmm.
6 healing, and I draw 2 cards. So before I shuffle my payment in, I draw my cards, I shuffle my payment in, and I draw 1 more card. You may go.
Bubblefish rotates to his final corner. I will Bubbles you for 1. And draw a card.
Okay. I will rotate my buffs. Astronomer rotates to allow me to draw 4 whole cards.
How many cards do you have now? 4 whole cards.
now I have 8 whole cards.
Whoa.
I'm rolling in the cards. And I am not quite comfortable with where my life total is.
I don't see why not. It would take me another 8 bubbles.
Yeah. Bubbles will get there, and I don't want Bubbles to. So we're going to Dusk Feeder. My last discarded card is Solar. So
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For my next trick, I am going to play a warrior.
All right. Well, Bubblefish is gone,
Goodbye, Bubblefish.
so I'll Thunderslug your warrior.
Take 2.
I know.
Warrior.
2. And I draw a card.
Thank you, Kivy. All right. So I guess my astronomer's going to rotate out. I wish you would have removed the astronomer instead of the warrior.
Can't have everything we want, I suppose.
It's true. We cannot. If you try sometime, you just might find you can get what you need, though. So let's see if I can get what I need. I'm going to shapeshifter. And of course, I shapeshifted a lunar card. Because my cards love me. You're a meanie, deck.
It seems like your cards love me right now.
They do. It does seem that way, doesn't it? Well, let's continue along the draw phase. We're going to anti-grav snail. Drawing not gravity. So I will deal 4 damage to you.
2, 3, 4, down to 5.
Over to you, sir.
Thunderslug rotates. I'll play Overload. Pay for it with Electro Hoppers. So 8 damage. I wanted to do that earlier, but I had to play Cleansing Wind and hope to draw into something. But all right, draw for playing a combo, and you're go.
Okay. Well, I am going to play a Snowcaster Elder.
Mm-hmm.
Play a warrior. Draw a card.
I will play an Electro Hopper and draw a card.
Alright, I'll rotate my warrior to deal 3 damage to you.
2, 3, and 2.
And I will play an Umbron Thief. That was a fun game.
That was good.
Now, I know I originally said that I was only going to do, like, best of 1 for these games.
But you got to see what would happen.
But I want to see your deck again. That was a lot of fun. Let's do one more game.
Okay. I like playing commons. It's a lot of fun. We did a common tournament with the local gaming group.
Oh, how'd that go?
It was a lot of fun. And it got our players thinking about ways that they can come up with other limitations.
I think the thing that's nice about Lightseekers is that the commons inside of Lightseekers aren't just crap like they are in some other games. They're actually, like, pretty good cards. Some of them, at least. And a couple of the commons are, like, my favorite cards in the sets, really.
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't love a Bubblefish or a Greedy Gemruff?
Or a Thunderslug?
Or a Thunderslug.
I mean, I think Storm especially, like, I was worried for your deck. Like, Storm has some really powerful commons.
It does. And it really just worked out that it fit in line with the alphabetical order. And
Yeah, you're at B's already. That's fun.
I know.
All right, I will be going second this time around. Best of luck to you.
May the force be with you as well.
We haven't had nearly enough Star Wars references in this.
I know. I feel like I need to be throwing, like when things are going badly, do my worst impressions of the Emperor. Just
Yes.
going, no.
We should figure out how to do the star thing. Are you putting an Electro Hopper down already?
Well, we were talking about the Emperor, and I just thought lightning hands.
Oh man. Okay. Well,
And then I'll draw one.
I guess if you're gonna start with a strong Electro Hopper, I'm gonna start with a Starstorm. Paying an Astral Priest and a Shapeshifter. So 1 damage to you, 1 healing to me. I'm actually kind of underwhelmed by this combo. But when you only have commons in your combos.
That's what really hurts is the combos. Because not that there aren't some good combos, but when they're all combo commons,
yeah. All right, I'm gonna draw. Would you like to cut this deck?
No, that's all right. I'll tap this time.
And over to you.
I will. Let's see. I do 2 damage from my little.
Indeed, you do.
Hoppy guy here. And then I'll do 1 from Bubbles, and I'll draw a card.
All right, I will rotate Starstorm. Heal for 2, deal 2 to you. I'm going to play an Anti-Gravity Snail, drawing a Lunar card, so 4 damage.
Down 21.
I will draw 1 more card.
Electro Hopper does 2 damage.
Indeed it does. I think people vastly underestimate the power of a perpetual 2 damage on the board.
Oh, it adds, and you have to do something about it because it just keeps nipping. Or in this case, shocking your little ladybugs that are flying around.
Those poor bugs. I love the art on Electro Hopper.
Yeah, I know. And he's sitting there. What is he doing?
He's
Dancing Bitterer for 6.
21 all.
And then I will draw a card.
Okay. I will rotate my Starstorm. Heal for 2. Deal 2 to you.
19.
I am going to play an Anti-Gravity Snail. Drawing a Solar card to deal 4 damage. Following that up with playing a Snowcaster Elder.
Sure.
Gaining an additional action to play an Astral Priest for 6.
Ouch.
And it is your turn.
Well, I'm going to have my Electro Hopper hit you for 2.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to draw 2 because that's what's happening.
I'm going to rotate my Starstorm. 2 damage to you, 2 healing to me. And then I will also draw 2 cards.
Electro Hopper does 2.
Indeed it does. Hop my life total down.
And I will draw 2 because I know they're in here somewhere.
Alright, I will rotate Starstorm out. Play a Mage Ship and draw 1 card.
All right. Electro Hopper does 2.
Yes, it does. I wish I had something to remove that.
Bubblefish,
Hey, great.
then Droplet, heal for 4. Gain an additional action, with which I will play Thunder Slug. Get rid of your mateship.
Take 2.
Bubblefish.
Oh, don't take 2. Look at you with your
Reading cards.
buffs
And it
and
only took me like 20 health to figure out I needed to do something about your buffs.
oh man. Well, this changes things because I don't have much I can really do right now. So, let's draw 2 cards.
I'll play. I'm gonna rotate my buffs. And then I'm gonna play card. Hurricane Spirit. And then I'll draw a card.
Okie dokie. Well, this is awkward.
I was just thinking that.
Why were you thinking that? You're in a good position right now.
Well, it was that very idea. It was that changed in a hurry.
Yeah. And I have like one option.
Do it.
But I don't know what my option is actually. Like, I mean, I guess I
Enjoy
have 2
it.
options, and of the 2 options, I'm going to draw 2 cards. I think is the better. We'll see if that pans out.
Rotates. I'm just gonna keep rotating, and I guess I'll play another Hurricane Spirit. Draw a card.
Okay. Well, I am going to... You have a Bubblefish out still.
Good job, Bubblefish.
I'm going to play a Snowcaster Elder,
Mm-hmm.
followed by a Pathfinder,
Which one?
getting rid of... I've got 2. I've got 2 that I can do.
Oh.
I don't know whether I think I get rid of both of the Hurricane Spirits. But then that's going to give you an Electro Hopper on the board.
It is.
But I don't want you to have card advantage. Storm has many more cards for card advantage for the commons than Astral does, so I gotta get those gone. Alright, so... Snowcaster Elder Pathfinder, 1 more action. Let's play an Astronomer to see if I can get some card advantage of my own.
Bubblefish is gone. A little sad about it. Vitalizing Frog to heal for 6.
Sure.
17. Droplet to heal for another 4. Gain additional action. And then I'll draw a card.
Alright, I will rotate my Astronomer. Then, for my next trick, I will Shapeshifter.
Come on, Shapeshifter.
Wow.
Well, that happened.
I feel like I need to mourn for a second here. Okay, well, that was fun.
Try it again with the blast helmet on.
Just gonna crash and burn if I do that. Plus, it would be an illegal move to play 2 shapeshifters in 1 turn.
It would, but I was hunting for a good Star Wars reference.
Okay, well, let's see. How come none of the Lightseekers have lightsabers?
Copyright infringement, maybe?
It could be a laser sword.
Maybe in Wave 3, we'll see our friendly Tyrex leap forward in technology.
And play with all of the laser swords.
If you're watching this play Fusion, we want laser swords.
I mean, I just want laser swords in real life. I don't need them on cards.
Yes.
I played a warrior, and now it is your turn. I'll hop my life total down.
Yeah. Worth it. Thunderslug, your sword guy.
Okay, take 2.
Take 2. And then I'll play Heroic Starfish to heal for 3. And deal 3 to him.
Oh, man. I'll rotate my astronomer. And then I will anti-gravity snail.
Sure.
Drawing not gravity, dealing 4 damage.
2, 4.
It is your go.
Thunderslug rotates, and I will not remove your buff.
Does it say you may?
It says you may.
But I really wanted to do 2 damage to you.
I know you did, but you just did 4 damage. I wasn't really on board with that, so.
You're going to allow me to draw 4 cards?
I mean, how many cards could you possibly have in your hand?
I have 4 right now.
Oh. Well, in that case, I'm just going to draw 2.
Okay. Thank you for the cards. That was a very nice gift.
You're welcome.
Then, for my next trick, I am going to play a warrior, draw a card.
Thunderslug is gone.
Goodbye, Thunderslug.
Will be missed. How many cards are you up to again?
I have 8.
Get rid of one of those.
Oh.
Google chips.
Well, it's a little awkward. I like all of these cards.
I really wanted to say for like a big dramatic, it's a trap moment, but it just feels like it'd be wasted card.
I mean, you're actually making me make a pretty darn tough decision right now.
I know you didn't want to make tough decisions.
No, I didn't. I wanted a nice, easy commons game that was super casual, and here I am trying to beat you and maybe failing. I got rid of an Umbron Thief.
I told you the easiest way for these recordings would be just to pay us all off so that you always win.
I don't want to always win, though.
You know,
I mean, actually, I do want to always win, but I want to always win by fairly winning.
Add validity to your prowess. And then I will draw a card.
Sure. Take 3.
Yep.
And then I'm going to play a mage ship, and I'm going to draw a card.
Well, I deal 2 from Electro Hopper.
Indeed you do. I will hop my life total down.
And then I will Thunder Slug.
No!
You are Warrior. I take 2. But I will recover with a 6 healing from my Vitalizer Frog.
Okie dokie. I am going to play a phase shift, paying with Astronomer and Pathfinder.
Indeed.
And then I will draw a card for playing a combo. I'll shuffle this card too. I don't know why I was leaving that card there. Apparently whatever that one card on the bottom of my deck was, I really didn't want to play with it. Well, I should probably have rotated my mage ship before I played anything. Alright. It is your turn.
So do I get damage based on every one that I remove, or just if I remove?
Well, let's have a funny little anecdote here for the viewers. I forgot you had a Thunder Slug out.
Because if it's only just the 2, I'm getting my money's
buff
worth.
is going to be removed. So, because Thunder Slugs were moving both at the same time, it's just the 2. Why?
It's a trap.
Why?
Oh, do you just... Yeah, you don't take 2, because Electro Hopper doesn't work when I get another one. But
yeah.
Thunder Slug's soaking in all the attention.
Well, remember how you were just saying that I'm, like, trying to prove my prowess at this game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I guess
not happening.
Then to... I'm going to draw 2.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to play a shapeshifter.
Yep.
It's Gravity. Then
Stop doing that.
I'm going to play this here Pathfinder that I drew to get rid of your buffs. Goodbye, Electro Hopper.
You'll be missed, my little froggy friend.
Until you put out another one.
I can make Jim Henson jokes here, right? Because he worked on Star Wars.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm humming in my head, you know, the Rainbow Connection.
Perfect.
Little Electro Hopper's playing his banjo. Well, since I don't have to worry about that anymore, Hurricane Hermit and Spark Wisp for 5.
Well, how about I draw 2 cards?
You know what? I think I'll do the same. Hurricane Hermit, draw me 2 cards, please. And then I will play another Spark Wisp for 5 damage.
Okay. Oh man, the tides, they have shifted.
The tide has come in for storm.
I'm playing Tidal Shift.
Oh, I wasn't even looking. I looked away. Like, now I'm sad again.
I mean, you don't really have to be sad. I don't know that Tidal Shift is really gonna to help me here. Alright. I drew my 2 cards. I'm shuffling my deck, which is getting dangerously low right now. I'm gonna draw a card for playing a combo, and it will be your turn.
I'm going to use Hurricane Hermit.
Sure.
Well, okay then. And I'll play a Bubblefish.
But
that was not a smart move.
I think I draw 2 cards.
Bubblefish rotates. I will bubbles you for 1 and draw a card.
Okay. I will make decisions. I'm going to play an astronomer, and I'm going to draw a card.
Bubblefish rotates.
Yep.
I'll play Lightning Storm and pay for it with Cleansing Wind. So 4 damage, please.
Sure. I'm going to pull my mat over a little bit, because we're getting lower in life totals. Soon, once I have moved, I'll be able to actually, not worry about needing to move my mat.
Dedicated, overhead cameras and multi-shot videos.
It will be a pretty sweet setup once it's actually set up. It's just the getting there. That's fun.
Yeah.
You draw from your combo.
I did.
Alright, I will rotate my astronomer. I'm gonna play an Umbron Thief.
Oh.
Follow up the Umbron Thief with a major decision. Withdrawing a card.
Bubblefish is gone. Lightning Storm rotates to deal 4 damage.
Indeed.
I'll play Murky Waters and pay for it with a Bubblefish and Healing Rain.
Oh boy.
For 7 damage.
There's 7 damage for you. What's the second half of Murky Waters?
It increases by 5 if you're above 20 health.
Okay.
So you're not, so you're safe. And I'll draw a card. And your turn.
I will rotate my astronomer.
Mm-hmm.
I will... This seems bad. Well, I guess it doesn't seem terrible. Okay, I'm gonna Chimchu Militant you for 5.
Okay. Down to 8.
Following with a Dusk Feeder.
So you're back up to 11.
I am. And that is my turn.
Lightning Storm rotates. And then I will Hurricane Hermit, which removes Lightning Storm. Draws me 2 cards. And I will play a Vitalizing Frog to heal 6.
Oh dear.
And your turn.
All All right. I will rotate my astronomer to draw 4 cards.
Yep.
Well, I will Astral Priest. And I have 2 cards in my deck. Then I think I Dusk Feeder again. All right, 14. Your turn.
I will Hurricane Hermit. And then draw a card.
Okay. I'll rotate my astronomer. I'm going to play a mage ship and draw a card. Oh, beautiful.
Hurricane Hermit to draw 2.
Okay.
Heroic Starfish to deal 3 and heal for 3.
All right. I'll rotate my mage ship.
Mm-hmm.
And I will play a Celestian Warrior. And I'm going to... Not actually going to do that. That would have been a very bad choice. I'm going to draw the last card of my deck because I need it.
Hurricane Hermit, draw 2. How many cards do you have in your hand?
8.
I want to do it so bad, but it's a bad choice. I'll play a Bubblefish.
No! No! Okay. I'll rotate my mage ship and my warrior to deal 4 damage, and then 1 damage, so 5 total. Oh, I still actually, yeah, I thought you were higher than you were. I'm gonna play a planetary alignment.
That was just mean.
That was the last card in my deck.
Was it really?
It was. I was waiting for it. I'm like, I need that. It's...
Yeah, no, my other idea wouldn't have saved me. It wouldn't have been enough.
Commons only decks are fun.
They are. They keep you guessing there at the end.
To all of the viewers out there, because Bova and I are mid-move, the release schedule is going to be a little bit odd. So we're actually going to make the Commons theme this week and next week, And I'm actually looking for a couple more people to make a comments-only deck. So if you make a comments-only deck, message me on Facebook, Twitter, Discord. Let me know, and maybe we can shoot a video of us playing a match together. That was so much fun. Thank you, Rev. It is always a pleasure playing against you.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Definitely. We'll have to plan another wacky deck configuration, but I think I should probably have a couple other people on before I keep bringing you on. Or we could just make this the Rev and Lifesaver show. I'm actually kind of weirded out by the fact that you haven't made like a comment about my screen name this entire May the 4th episode.
Well, you know, it is your screen name and your show, so...
Oh, was it up to me to make that comment?
Kind of was.
Well,
I mean...
I guess I failed in that aspect.
The first couple months that I knew you, I would always type lightsaber every time. And I had to like school myself into not writing that.
Do you know how hard it is to enunciate properly and not say lightsaber?
I imagine it's very hard. Mine's very easy to say, so that's what I don't have to worry about.
Alright. For the end of this episode, because I'm not ready to end it yet, and whatever, we're going to go through this and we're going to find one card that looks like they're carrying a lightsaber. And I just said my screen name. A lifesaver. A lightsaber.
Do I need to grab my binder as well?
Yes. I don't know that any... So Leo has a...
I was just thinking about Leo. Yeah.
Can an energy arrow be a lightsaber?
It's pretty close.
Stream of Tontos, there's a lightsaber going through his chest.
Is it it's like a life stream, isn't it?
Eh.
We got Chimchu militant with a katana.
Prism cannon could be a force cannon.
Is that a thing?
I could make it a thing. I couldn't make it a thing. I am not employed by Disney.
Much is the shame. Because Disney World is my favorite. It's my favorite.
It is also my favorite. We should have a Lightseekers tournament in Disney World. PlayFusion, if you're listening.
I would do that, even if it's unofficial and we just rent space, like just off site.
Rent space? Why do we need to do that? We'll just sit down in the middle of the walkway and crack open our game. It'll be perfect. We won't get thrown out at all. I think I am failing at the finding of lightsabers here.
I think it might have been doomed from the start.
I mean, it's kind of logical that they're not going to incorporate lightsabers necessarily. Especially because they're probably trademarked or something.
Well, you can do laser swords.
Truth.
Maybe
we should be looking at heroes.
That's what I'm looking at. I don't have enough of the new heroes.
Let's get out the heroes binder. That is half assembled at this point.
You know, you probably have the right one. It's just in a box somewhere.
Yeah. The boxes are a little unruly at this point. As everybody saw in the intro to this video, they have gotten a little unruly.
You know, Flame Fist Umbron kind of gets a little force power-y.
Ooh, it kind of does. Captain Jolty kind of reminds me of Yoda. Or maybe it's just all of the Maris. Cloud King Kashi, actually, is the Yoda in chief.
Really? Great Daku doesn't strike you as... Or Hazel the Hermit?
I mean, but Cloud King Kashi is, like, little, like a Yoda. And has, like, the lidded eyes like a Yoda. I think Yoda was definitely, like, the inspiration. I'm actually looking closely at the art for Cloud King Kashi right now, and did you know that Cloud King Kashi has 2 clouds? One of them has rain, and the other has lightning coming from it.
Isn't Cloud... It feels like a missed opportunity that he didn't have 2 superior elements.
That would have been awesome if he did. But then, I mean, his superior element is air. So if they wanted to have him be, like, have 2 superior elements, then he should have had lightning and water because of, like, he is the air and he controls the lightning and the water.
Yes, because he's the Cloud King.
I love the fact that they had such, like, tiny little details in the art. The art never ceases to amaze me.
I know, you're always finding something new.
So Party Planner Nishi's kind of like lifting things with the Force.
Yeah. For all of the partying, I mean, having Force powers would make hanging streamers a whole lot easier.
It would. 100%.
Because if you've never had to hang streamers, it is a special moment in time.
Alright, I think the search for the lightsaber,
It's not
for me,
well.
is not completely fruitful. But we did find at least some art that could have, in some way, shape, or form, been inspired by the Star Wars universe. Like all good nerddoms. Once again, thank you for the games.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me on.
And if anybody has still continued to watch this end of this episode that's just kind of ridiculous, let us know if you think any of the art is lightsaber-esque, because I am going to go hunt for more lightsabers and see if I can find anything, because the only thing that would make May the 4th be with you better is if Lifesaber could find a lightsaber on a Lightseeker's card. Say that 10 times fast.
I'm certainly not going to try.